What's up, everybody? This is Travis with PGA Memes. Normally my crew and I, we travel around visiting other people's homes, but today you're gonna come check out my pad after John Rahm unfortunately withdrew. But we got some cool stuff to show you, so come check it out. Let's go to the backyard. When I'm not on the course hacking it up, making double, triple bogeys, or roasting professional golfers on the internet, I like to relax, put my feet in the sand, enjoy the sun, and throw down an ice-cold Corona Premier. But unfortunately for me, even when I'm on the course, my feet tend to still be in the sand, in the bunker. My golf game might not be premier, but my light beer is. One of the things that I love the most about this place is the backyard. My boy G Fisky here is already getting warmed up, dialed in, but we got synthetic grass, about 2,000 square feet, and then we put in a 9-hole putting green here to complement the backyard. So get a lot of short game practice in, a lot of putting, so it's really a dream come true. But my good buddy Preston Moon at Envyscapes used to work for Arnold Palmer for years. He does a lot of the collegiate facilities around the country. He came out here and put in this green for me. He's one of the best in the world, and this place is absolutely incredible. So George and I come out here all the time and practice. It's funny having a 9-hole putting green. It's almost 2,000 square feet, but we find ourselves out here chipping more than we are putting. This is a great way to practice the short game, try to get dialed in. We got a Pro-Am coming up in Nashville with Live Golf, so got to get it dialed in. Soft hands, baby. You know, one thing that I'm happy to report is that we have yet to hit a house. So I've come really close to hitting the window here, which my heart sank. I was just terrified. Honestly, it's like every guy's dream to have an outdoor putting green in their house. And, you know, developing the relationship that I have with Preston and Envyscapes, you know, I kind of put this in front of him as a plan, and he came out here and made it happen. I had no idea really what that process looked like, but they tore this thing down to the ground, built it back up. You know, I was thinking originally like 3 or 4 holes, and he threw in 9 different holes, different locations, and this thing rolls like crazy. There's some pin placements that are super tricky and difficult. So a lot of fun, a lot of ability to get creative out here. There we go. Just wanted to show you this backyard. Hit up Envyscapes if you want to get something set up for your own house. We just got a new headquarters just up the road that I'm super proud of. We got a lot of cool things going on there, so I want to take you over there and check it out. All right, welcome to PGA Memes HQ. We found this spot a couple years ago and it wasn't available, but I love just the loft style, the garage door. I needed a place of my own that was a little more quiet with kids that are 6 and 4 in the house. It got really loud and disruptive to do any type of work. Believe it or not, even the meme guy actually has some work to do. So got this spot at the beginning of the year and been putting it together, and this is the first tour that we're actually showing people. But start off here just in the entryway. Son of Brent Woodworking actually made this custom piece for us of our logo, which is super sick in the entryway. We just have a ton of collectible items that we've gathered over the last couple of years from some of the friends that we've met, some of the touring pros that we've interviewed or shot with. I mean, none other here than John Daly. You know, you can get autographs from people all the time, whether it's a pin flag or a picture. But he just finished off a pack of Marlboro Reds when we're sitting at the table one day at Trump Doral, and I just grabbed it from him. I'm like, dude, you have to sign this for me. So this is one of my favorite items. He signed a ball for me as well. Ricky actually threw this ball to my son, Nico, when we were at the Colonial at the Charles Schwab Challenge, which is pretty cool. I mean, just a few friends I've met over the years. Keith Cioli from Golf Live bought me a pair of these signed Jordans. When I opened it up, I had no idea what it was. And I was like, oh, sick, he got me a pair of Jordans or something. And then I saw exactly what it was and freaking started tearing up. I mean, probably one of the most special gifts that I've ever gotten. But just a few things that we've collected over the years. I mean, autographs from some of my favorite players. We got to dine with Jack Nicklaus one year, brought some of my closest friends with me that have been, you know, day oneers. And we've made a huge pledge to play yellow in children's health, which we kind of talk about a little bit more. Inaugural live season, got to play a few pro-ams. Got the Taylor Gooch. We've done a couple videos with Taylor. He's the man. Got the Shark. Just a bunch of cool stuff here, but come follow along, come check out some other stuff. All right, so when we come to work, this is where G. Fiske and I get to business. You can see the cleanest desks ever because, you know, we're not here all the time, but we just prop up our laptops and get to work. But we've got this really cool open space. We want to bring back the Shank Happens podcast that Coach Rusty and I have been doing over the last couple of years. Took a little hiatus, but got this wall built out. We're gonna have this be kind of our studio and just put a collection of stuff that I've had over the years. My good buddy who runs Good Boy Originals put together this piece for me. Of just some awesome stuff, some of my favorite courses. Obviously Augusta National, got Mammoth and Sand Valley. Bandon, which we go to all the time. Torrey Pines, it's one of my favorite courses. Whistling Straits, Royal County Downs, my #1 course that I've ever played over in Ireland. Some really cool pieces here. I won this in an auction at Mark Leishman, his charity event, the Begin Again Foundation. And I mean, there was another Arnold Palmer piece that was out there, but I saw the one with the cigarette. I was like, I gotta have that thing. And then this is really cool. I've got to film with a lot of awesome people doing this show, Home Course, and just put a collection of some of the pictures. The very first episode we shot was with Jason Day in Ohio. Got Pat Perez, Mark Leishman at his brewery, Jimmy Walker, his bourbon collection, Johnny Damon, was one of my favorite baseball players growing up. He's become a good friend of mine. And you know, Cam Smith went out and ride on the boat. Greg Norman, right as the Live Golf stuff was being announced, we got to film with him, which is really special. John Daly hoisting the silver gold medal with Rory Sabatini. So we've had some really cool stuff that we've been able to do, some good opportunities. But this space, you know, it's fun to have something that's our own and use it kind of as a creative outlet for new ideas and new stuff that we want to shoot. Before we head upstairs, there's a few other things I want to show you while we're down here. One is my favorite art piece that I have, a good friend of mine who's become from a trick shot artist, creator, to an actual artist, Coach Rusty. I got one of his prints. This guy is absolutely incredible, super talented. So I purchased one of these. They sell out in like a minute. I'm not gonna ask him for anything. So I went online just like any other customer, bought this bad boy and got it framed. And then no office is complete or man cave is complete without having a Golden Tee set up. So when Golden Tee came out with the Golden Tee Go, I had to get it. So we have our own gaming system here. No TV, it's actually built into the game module, and you can just play Golden Tee, blow off some steam, and hang out. So G. Fiske and I get a lot of contests in on this thing all the time. And no tour is complete without showing you what's in the fridge. So let's pop open the fridge and see what we got in there. All right, so when we're grinding over our work, we need some food, we need some drinks. Really no food, we just have our alcohol. So Corona Premier, we're always stocked with Corona Premier. So we have that, and we have our caddy cocktails with the transfusions, the half and half. They just came out with the new Dirty Shirley. We're always stocked up. And then I guess we do have some water in case we just need to hydrate a little bit, but gotta have our Corona Premier. So our fridge is always fully stocked and ready to go. A couple weeks ago, we had something installed in the office that's an absolute game changer, something that we've been looking forward to. So let's head upstairs and check that out. You guys are gonna love it. So this is what they say where the magic happens right here. We got Full Swing Simulator. Been working with Full Swing and Indoor Golf to get this set up, but this was the perfect space. As soon as I saw it, I knew this is what we had to do. So We've got the sim set up here. We can play multiple courses, practice, get our game dialed, and then just an extra spot to hang out. So we've got some other memorabilia that we have up here. Some of my good friends that play professionally. Got the bag signed from Leishman. Ricky sent this bag that he used in the Open Championship for my birthday. Got some signed flags. Our home course episode with Greg Norman was actually featured in the Mammoth Film Festival. We didn't take home first place, unfortunately, but I think we took second. And just some other cool items. No more than this hole-in-one plaque that I got sent to me from Trump International. So hosted a PGA Memes challenge, made a hole-in-one. I think it's on the par 3 fifth hole. And into the wind, went straight in. I didn't get to see it go in, but got the pin flag signed by President Trump. And there's the ball that we got to use. So, I mean, that was an incredible moment. And then they sent this to me later on, which was awesome to see. So we've just tried to set this whole area up just to have good times. Obviously hitting balls, listen to music. We've got this little bar area that we're starting to set up. Isn't fully stocked yet. So if you want to send some good bottles our way, we're down. But got a few of our favorites already. Fletcher, thought it was fitting. Had the Entourage cast actually sign this director's back piece here. Mark Wahlberg was one of the producers, kind of based off of his life. And then he signed this football here. Or Vince Papale signed this football here where Mark Wahlberg played him in that movie. So I thought it was pretty cool. Huge Chargers guy, unfortunately, lots of heartbreak over the years, but signed LT helmet. This is really cool here too. So President Trump signs this head cover from Pins and Aces, and then one of his hats. And then when we were with him one day after he was done signing some stuff, he actually threw me this pen with his signature. It says the White House, which was pretty cool. So something that I treasure and keep here. Another thing that we got in the office that's really cool is this custom map. It kind of highlights all the top 100 public courses in the United States. And these guys did an incredible job. They actually put our logo up on the map, but Roto Golf is a new company. I thought this was a really cool piece to put in the house, but when we had this office, I was like, dude, this has got to go right up here. You can actually put a golf tee in all the courses that you've played. And as you can see, we've played some, but we still have a lot of work ahead of us. So this map here is a cool piece that we added, but it's extra motivation to get out there and play some of these other courses. But I thought it was a good compliment to kind of what we have going on up here and go from there. So with that, let's just hit some balls and have some fun. This Bisky. All right, man, good shot. Thanks for tagging along for this episode and checking out our putting green and our new headquarters here in Texas. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode. Just want to say thank you for everyone who supported us along the way. PGA Memes really just started out as something that was kind of a joke and turned into something big quick, and just been super grateful for all the things that we've been able to do, the memories that we've made, the people who we've got to meet, and to have something like this based off your support, and that just means the world. So we've got some more episodes that we're going to be shooting for home course over the next few weeks. Look forward to those episodes airing, and see you guys around.